Greetings, BioGeneral students. This is Mr. Pintz, sending you a little video here from your entire BioGeneral team. You may have Mr. Jazak, Ms. Zest, Ms. Walsh, Ms. Bissett. We're working as a team here moving forward, and we wanted to give you a little bit of an update on some changes you're going to see. So thank you for joining me. I hope you're doing well. And when we're done with this, please feel free to contact your teacher if you have any further questions, okay? So there are some updates as of today, April 1st, that are going to kind of impact the way you're seeing things being recorded. So first slide here about stuff from the State Board of Education. Okay, so since e-learning is going longer than expected, the state is moving away from grades not counting. So they're saying this electronic learning that we're doing is going to start affecting your grade. So one change you're going to see starting today is that grades are going to go into Home Access Center and you're going to start to see your percentage change. Okay. That said, the state's also issued that e-learning is tough on some students, and certainly this is very non-traditional. So they are saying that e-learning assessments still cannot negatively impact your grade. So what that means is we left school on Friday the 13th, and we haven't been back since. That percentage as of Friday the 13th of March is the lowest percentage you can receive um, for the semester. So one thing to realize with that is that that doesn't mean you can just blow off the e-learning stuff. There's a lot of reasons you don't want to do that. Okay. Most important one is at the end of the semester, let's say your percentage sits at 81%, but your teacher sees that you didn't do much of the e-learning work and there's a lot of missing assignments for that. Teachers can issue an incomplete at the end of the semester. So you do need to do all these required assignments. If you have too many missing assignments at the end of the semester, your teacher's not going to give you that B minus. They're going to give you an incomplete, and you're going to have to spend time on your summer making up that work before your grade can be changed. So do the assigned work, please. Okay. So what we've done so far, March 16th through March 31st, the state is calling those active God days. Those grades that we did over the past 2 weeks studying meiosis, those grades will not count. They are in the grade book, but they will continue to have a weight of 0, so they will not be calculating into your average. That third bullet point there, students are still expected to complete all of this work, right? Those assignments, if you're missing any of those can be used at the end of the semester for your teacher to issue an incomplete instead of a grade. So if you have any missing stuff there, you do need to go back and make that stuff up. Okay? Starting today, April 1st, assuming that's the day you're watching this video, this is Wednesday, April 1st, all of our grades that go into the gradebook from this point forward will count towards your average. Okay, so you will start to see your average changing. Our format, as of right now, is not changing. So your normal Tuesday through Friday attend class, and Monday is a teacher work day. That is the format that we're going to be using weekly. Day to day, you're still attending the same periods that you would attend on those days. You're going to start following that normal schedule again tomorrow on Thursday, April 2nd, right? So this week, you'll essentially have one lesson in each of your classes on either Thursday or Friday. For each of those lessons, make sure that you go in, check in, do the attendance form on Learning Central for biology. Make sure you fill out the attendance form for all of your classes, and please do it during the assigned class period. Remember, you are required to sign on at the stated time in the schedule. So please don't check in early at 3 in the morning. Please don't check in late at 7 p.m. Otherwise, you're going to start getting emails. Your parents are going to start getting emails from the dean's office about missing class. Follow the calendar on Learning Central just like you have been. All the assignments, we're trying to lay those out very, very step by step with lots of links so that you can click directly from the calendar to all of the assignments. And just like we have been doing, please contact your teachers. If you have any questions, we've given you lots of resources for you to get those questions answered. So during the class period, go on the Google Meet, see if your teacher is up there. I know I've been sitting in Google Meet during my class periods oftentimes with no students coming to visit. So if you have a question, that's a great opportunity to get some face-to-face time and get your questions answered directly. If your teacher's not there, well, we've put the forum on Learning Central. You can post a question there. A teacher will respond to your post on that forum so you can get your questions answered that way. Or if you feel more comfortable, you can send an email directly to your teacher. And we are on our computers checking email frequently. So you can look to hear back from us if you send us an email. So today is Wednesday, April 1st. What should I do today? Okay. One, watch this video. Good. You've already gotten your first part of the assignment done. If after watching this video you have any questions, on Thursday, Friday, try and talk to your teacher through the Google Meet or post a question to the forum or send your teacher an email. If anything is unclear after watching this video, um, sometime this week, try and get that clarified so that you totally understand what the expectations are. Second, Wednesday, April 3rd, today, go back and make up any missing assignments. If you check Home Access Center and you see zeros in there for any work from Monday the 16th through Friday the 27th, complete that work. When it's completed, particularly for Learning Central assignments, don't just assume your teacher's going to find it, okay? We don't get a notification from Learning Central when you turn something in. You have to email your teacher if you're turning in something late, and that goes for anything moving forward. If you're turning in a late assignment, send an email to your teacher, put a screenshot in there. Hello, Ms. Zust. I completed concept check number 1. I received a 15 out of 20. That way we can go and update your score. Okay? So if you have everything made up, nothing to worry about there. Last thing to do for today, Wednesday, is you can actually start your assignment for Thursday and Friday early if you want to. And I wanted to go to the calendar for you to see that real quick. I think I already have it up. There's the calendar. Right, so here's Wednesday, April 1st, right? You can see today's considered a reading slash enrichment day, right? What we're using that for in biology is essentially what I talked about already in the video, right? So we talked about making up missing work. You watched me record my recorded video. And here's the assignment under number 3 here, the basic genetics vocabulary assignment. Again, look, there's a link. If I click on that link, it'll open up Learning Central. And this is going to be your assignment for Thursday, Friday, and any work you don't finish over the weekend, right? So this is going to be due by Sunday night. There's reading, there's videos. This is an introduction to our new second half of the unit. And if you look at the little tile of me, guys, I want you to note that the packet is the new one, right? This packet's available on Learning Central. If you were in class before we left on Thursday and Friday, you should have a copy of this blue packet. It's not the meiosis one. Sorry if the text is backwards, but it says Unit 7 Genetics on the top, okay? So this is an introduction to genetics. You're doing some reading. Pay attention to the vocabulary words, okay? Mr. Jazak put this together, and any word that you see here that needs to be defined, pay attention for those words in the video, okay? There's some more vocab words. Here's another video to watch. 2 videos, 3 videos. Here's some more vocab to pay attention to. So maybe you're writing these down inside your packet cover. Maybe you're writing these down on page 1 and 2 where it says notes for genetics. You'll see a lot of these vocab words there. Maybe you're writing down the definitions for these vocab words in your notebook, just somewhere. These words are really important for you to do well in the next half of this unit. Okay, if you don't understand what the term heterozygous, homozygous, dominant, recessive, what all those words mean, you're really going to have trouble with genetics. Okay, so this is not all for today. This is not all Wednesday. This is your assignment for Thursday and Friday. And you can see there's the same link, right? And also you'll see that for tomorrow, the Thursday, Friday assignment, there's a quiz over this stuff. It's a basic vocabulary quiz. there's a link to Learning Central for you to click on to take the quiz, and it covers all the words listed in the calendar. Okay, so that is stuff for you to do um, for Thursday and Friday this week. You can start that today, Wednesday, April 1st. Okay, um, last slide. Recommendations moving forward, right? Your teachers want you to learn as best you can. I know this is a weird situation for all of us. We want to support you as best we can for you to learn at least the basics of genetics in this case, right? So keep trying your best. Don't give up. Keep following a routine. I know it's weird being isolated in your house. You're not seeing as many people as you normally would. Um, but try and develop a routine where you're doing similar things on similar days, and keep trying your best. It'll help keep you sane in this crazy time. Okay. Complete all of the assigned work. Remember, anything that's missing at the end just might make your teacher say, I don't think I can give them this grade. And that means work for you over summer, and you don't want that, right? These assignments are a great chance for you to boost your grade, right? You can't get any lower than what you're at. You can probably move up to that next grade if you work diligently, okay? Learn the material, okay? This is not just busy work. If we go back to school and we have a final exam, you guys are expected to know all this material. You're responsible for it. This is not um, this is not something where when we get back to school, we're going to go back and reteach all of this. We are expecting that you're learning this. So there is lots of incentive for you to stay engaged, and you'll only be shooting yourself in the foot if you decide not to work diligently during e-learning. Also, just surviving the coronavirus stuff, this is psychologically difficult for all of us. So, school, even if it's electronic school, isn't a great opportunity for you to see other people, interact on those Google Meets, ask questions, stay in touch with as many people as you can, just so that you are able to navigate this difficult time. Um, we want to support you in that, okay? So, again, if you have any questions, now's a good time you could rewatch the video or send an email to your teacher or jot down a question that you want to ask your teacher tomorrow. I hope this has been helpful. I thank you and have a great, great day.